Here are 7 signs that you are a victim of witchcraft. Let's get into it. Family, it is clear that a dark, evil force is at work in the world today. I'm being so serious. On TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, go see it for yourself. I've noticed witches and spells, especially the popular love spell. Y'all, this is very real. I've met several victims of witchcraft. All it takes is a black and white photo of you, or even better, access to you through sight, sound, or in person. That is why it's so important for you to be discerning, family. Do not know who you're connecting with. Here are 7 signs you may be a victim of witchcraft or black magic. Number 1, waking up with unexplained scratches, scars, or bruises. Number 2, experiencing frequent nightmares or night terrors, including sexual dreams with random people, being attacked by animals, or strange encounters during sleep. Number 3, waking up at 3 a.m. This is called the watchtower hour. This is a sign to pray, but it can also indicate that someone is doing witchcraft against you, which is why your spirit is waking you up to pray. Number 4, sudden headaches, fatigue, or a feeling of heaviness. Number 5, sudden back-to-back misfortune. It's like you can't get ahead. An unexplained hair loss. Number 6, emotional distress. Feeling like you're going crazy. Desiring to disappear or isolate. Feeling like no one cares about you. Number 7, sharp pains in your body, especially in your lower back or in your head.
You know, people talk about physical thefts. People talk about getting robbed, getting kidnapped, experiencing people stealing from them physically or hurting them physically. But nobody really talks about the spiritual thefts. Nobody talks about spiritual scam. Nobody is laying emphasis on that. And that is where the real thieving is. That is where the real criminals are, in the spirit realm. People that manipulate people's energy. People that steal from people spiritually. Destiny swappers. Energy vampires. Chineke. This one now is the real scammers. They are the real scammers that God is already punishing. I'm trying to control my words, because when I start talking about these people, I get really mad. I get pissed, because I've experienced this shit before, not once, not twice. So I had to withdraw myself. That's why I don't have friends anymore. I don't even talk to people anymore. The real scammers are in the spirit realm, which is why you need to protect yourself. Stop committing unnecessary sins. Stop fornication, all these adultery. Everything the Bible said do not do. Stop doing it if you want to be saved this period. I'm telling you, because what is coming is big. What is coming is big.
There is not one thing more powerful than your energy. You got to be directing your energy like it's your greatest, most valuable source of currency. Not money, not time, not people, not no place, not opportunity, not nothing. Your energy, okay? Your energy is your greatest currency. So if you operating through life and you burnt out, you tired, you drained, you mad, you envious, you insecure, that's what you're spending your energy on. You need to think of your energy like your money. So when you're spending your energy on, is that what you really want to spend it on? Is that what you want in equal exchange? You're spending your energy on being envious. Do you want to receive envy? You're spending your energy on being burnt out and drained. Is that what you want to receive from life? No. You gotta cultivate solace, peace, gratitude, abundance, prosperity, divinity, serenity, joy, happiness, freedoms, abundance. That's what you want to be spending your energy on, because that's what you're going to reap and that's what you're going to receive. So spend your energy wisely, please.
A lot of people don't know the value of their energy. A lot of people, you don't know the value of the energy you carry as a human being. People waste their energy on pornography. People waste their energy on Ibancha. Every time your wand is in your hand. People waste their energy lost, sleeping around. A lot of people waste their energy every blessed day. And these are the kind of people that energy vampires and destiny swappers, they celebrate when they see this kind of people. They celebrate when they see this kind of people, because they don't know what they have. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they are. They are just wasting away, wasting their life. Do you know how precious sexual energy is? You think it's just to come? You think that's it? Do you know how precious sexual energy is? Especially for the ladies. Oh my goodness. That's why I'll never be fans to people like Izzy. I follow her. I like her confidence. But what she's preaching is very bad to this society. I don't like what she preaches. And I pray that one day God will arrest that woman.
Sex is killing you and you cannot tell. The people you have sex with, the people you sleep with, the people you fuck are draining and taking and sucking your energy out of you and you cannot tell. Understand something. Sex is a change of energy. Because every time you're having sex with somebody, you are also sleeping with that person's energy, that person's thought, that person's idea, that person's feeling. So every time you are, if the person comes into you, that carries all the person's worry, the person's happiness, the person's thought, the person's energy. Haven't you noticed that you feel great about yourself, but after you sleep with somebody, you start feeling sloppy, you feel tired, you are drained, you don't want to do things, and even in your life, things start going sideways. Why? Because if you don't pay attention to the honestly you are sleeping with evil, and you don't even know that. You are sleeping with people who have no good intentions towards you. And whenever you are with somebody who has no good intentions towards you, that person is sucking, that person is consuming all your energy. There is people walking out here that are walking evil, that are walking poison, that their energy only destroy, the energy does not build. But a lot of you are so caught up that, oh, the sex is good, oh, he make me come, she make me come. Okay, you can sleep with them, but can you build with them? You can sleep with them, but can you grow with them? You can sleep with them, but can you involve with them? You can sleep with them, but can you pray with them? You can sleep with them, but can you be educated with or because of them? You sleep with them, but can you grow? Can you evolve? Can you become a better person because of you? If the answer is no, you ain't got no business sleeping with those people. Try it. Spend years, months without sex, containing all that energy. Also, because something you didn't know, in case you didn't know, sex is a change of energy, which means every time you are horny, your body is in a high state of producing energy. If you don't ejaculate that energy and you keep it in, that energy stays in from here and it goes all the way here. Now you're going to have energy, and that energy is a producing energy. That energy is a creation energy. That energy is a building energy. So every time you are horny, use that energy and put it into your goals, put it into your dreams, put it into your ideas, put it into the things you want to do, the things you want to build, the things you want to overcome, or the things you want to see flourish. Every time you are horny, go work out, go read a book, sit down, have a plan for your business, have a plan for your dreams, have a plan for your goal, think about, meditate. Because that's energy right there, created energy. You think sexual energy is a joke? It's so powerful that thanks to the sexual energy, we bring other human beings into this earth. But a lot of people are putting their sexual energy with the wrong people, and then they are surprised why are they not growing, why they are not happy, why they are not making money, why they are not successful. How can you be successful if you are sleeping with the evil? God cannot bless you if you are mingling with the evil. God cannot bless you if you sleep every day with the evil. No, it's not a joke. Before you sleeping with somebody, before you opening with somebody, before you becoming intimate with somebody, analyze that person's energy. Analyze that person's feelings, that person's thought, that person's idea. It is not a joke. Sex is killing you because you are having sex with energy vampires, because you are having sex with people who have negative and bad intentions towards you. And whenever you guys are having sex, they are giving you all that drama, all that negativity, all that toxicity, and it stays inside of you. And then you are surprised, oh, why am I so sloppy? Why do I feel so tired? Why things are not working for me? Why I feel ugly? How can you praise God, but you are sleeping with the evil? How can you want to marry God, but you had the evil as a side chick? Well, it's your sexual part, your intimate part. You do whatever you want with it anyways.
The next time I meet someone that I'm interested in, I am going to be waiting 3 months before you know what happens. Let me explain the importance of why I'm going to be doing this. First things first is that sexual energy is the most powerful forces and energy in the universe. It's our life force energy that connects us to our soul and to the cosmos. And by wasting this kind of energy, it can make us feel really drained, depleted, and it can leave us with really low energy to use for other parts and areas in our lives. Now, the second reason that I'm going to be doing this is because our brains cannot actually keep up a specific facade past the point of 3 months. When we meet someone, we always put our best versions of ourselves, so you know that we look good. And on top of that, you actually have these neurochemicals that gets released when you first meet someone, where you're just kind of like addicted to them. So the whole idea and the whole intention behind waiting 3 months is to allow that person to show their true colors to you before you share with them your sacred energy.
I want to talk about sexual energy, not just sex, okay? I'm talking about the energy behind it. It is the most powerful force within your body. Specifically, I want to talk about the people who have moles and birthmarks in those private areas. I also want to talk to them people with them gray hairs down there too, with that sacral chakra energy. Your private areas sit on your creation. This is where life comes from. This is where your magnetism lives. When you engage correctly, this is where your manifestation breathes. When spirit gives you marks down there, let's just say you got that heat. Let's start with them folks with the moles down there. If you have a mole in your private area, this just means that you have sexual magnetism. You got that soul tie energy. I don't just attract bodies, y'all attract attachments. Y'all shit so powerful that y'all gonna attract them people who like to slash tires and shit, jumping out bushes, and in your car in the back seat type shit. People don't just desire y'all physically, they also always gonna remember y'all energetically. Y'all have the type of energy where people will get obsessed real quick. Y'all exes love to spin that block. You probably feel energy lingering after intimacy. That's what I like to call sacral dominance. Birthmarks are a little bit different. Birthmarks can be linked to past life sexual trauma or sacred sexuality. Those with the sacred sexuality, you came here to reclaim your sexual power. For the others, you carrying an old story that you're trying to heal. These types of people are usually pretty sensual, but always pretty guarded. Also the type of people who feel deep emotions during intimacy. Like you probably be crying and shit. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, because sometimes it just be that good. Y'all are known to create strong-ass soul bonds, and if you're not mindful, it can get ugly real quick. This is exactly why you got to be mindful of who you sharing your body with, but y'all know this. What about them folks with them gray hairs or even sudden changes that happen down there? It definitely don't got nothing to do with aging. When we start discussing gray hairs down there, we talking about energetic maturity. For these types of people, your spirit has been around, but your body is just now catching up. Gray hairs down there usually show up, and I'm not saying all the time, but usually show up for people who's carrying ancestral sexual wounds, or also one of the ones that's going to end generational cycle. Usually, typically, people with the gray hairs down there have mastered desire instead of being controlled by it. Everybody is going to keep them receipts that your mind forget. Every mark, every scar, every bruise, every shade change, that's all like spiritual timestamp. Anyway, your spiritual energy is your spiritual currency. You learn how to harness your sexual energy, you stop creating out of trauma. You can start creating through intention instead. This is when you're going to notice that love is going to flow differently. Money will start to flow differently. Confidence hits differently. Your aura going to get louder. If your body is marked in these sacred places, don't hide that and never be ashamed of it. It's like your power center leaving its signature. So be proud of that shit. The real question at hand is, are you leaking your sexual power or are you mastering it? Because it is a big difference. I'll get in them comments and let me know your thoughts. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.